In this video, you're going to see my new favorite recipe for flounder. It tastes great, it looks really nice, and it's actually surprisingly easy to do. We'll start from the beginning. As far as catching, bouncing prawn USA jigs along reefs has been a go-to bet for keeper flounder. I brain spike them, bleed them, put them on ice, then bring them back and scale them. Just get a regular fork from the kitchen. Start from the tail on both sides, then wash it off, and now we need to gut them. And you can cut the head off or not, that's optional. I just do because it's easier to gut. Cut the head off, need a sharp knife, and then now just get that same fork, get the guts out. And now time for prep in the kitchen. First step is to score it. Score the outside. You basically get a sharp knife and cut these little ridges into the meat, into the flesh. This helps for the cooking, number one. Also helps get some flavor down into the meat. I like to use avocado oil. You can use a variety of different oils. The key is just to cover it with oil. Then get some flour and breadcrumbs in a different plate. Mix them together, spread it out along the plate, and now's the time where we coat the flounder with this mixture of breadcrumbs and flour. Obviously not all of it's going to stick right away. Just make sure to have just a nice covering. I like to add some spice. So I put a little bit of blackened redfish seasoning on top of the flounder. Now it's time to get the cast iron ready. I like to use avocado oil, again vegetable oil. Anything with a pretty high burn rate will certainly work. Key thing though, before you put the flounder in, make sure that it's nice and sizzle. You need to hear that sizzle. So I like to just sprinkle some breadcrumbs just to make sure that I hear it. And then once you put the flounder in, this is the sound you want to hear. At this point, I like to add in the additional seasonings on the other side. Important tip here, highly recommend covering this while it cooks. After 3 minutes, pick it up, time to flip. Important tip is to not flip it towards you. This is obviously hot oil. We do not want it to be splashing towards us. So if it does splash, make sure that it goes over to the side. Cover once again, cook for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, time to check. I just like to use a butter knife, and just as soon as it pokes through, that's when I know it's good to go. This one poked through nicely, nice and clean. Time to put it on the plate. As far as serving, it's really simple. You literally just pick it right off of the fish. You're picking the meat off of the bone, and it tastes great. And yes, you do eat the skin. It tastes awesome when cooked this way. And the cool thing about this overall serving style is that you literally get all the meat off the fish. Once you're done with the first side, then you flip it over, do the other side, and at the end, you'll see that there's basically no meat at all that went to waste. If you have any questions or even suggestions for improvement of this recipe, please use the comment section down below. I'm always thrilled to hear from you. Also, if you'd like to have a PDF download of this recipe of all the steps, we'll put a link down below where you can get a free copy. As always, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you again soon.